Today in our chapter Ray Optics and Optical Instrument, now we see one multiple choice question. The multiple choice question is based on Snell's law. N2 upon N1 is equal to sine I upon sine R. Using this formula to solve this multiple choice question. The multiple choice question is like this way, just you can see here. An observer can see through a pinhole the top end of the thin rod, the top end of the thin rod of height placed as shown in the figure. The beaker of height, that is 3h. This rod has height, that is 3h here, and beaker of height 3h, and its radius is h. When the beaker is filled with the liquid up to the height 2h, he can see the lower end of the rod. Then the refractive index of the liquid is dash. There are four options are given: A 5 by 2, B root 5 by 2, C root 3 by 2, and D 3 by 2. Again, an observer can see through a pinhole the top end of the thin rod of height h placed as shown in the figure. The beaker of height is 3h and its radius is h. When the beaker is filled with the liquid up to height 2h, he can see the lower end of the rod. Then the refractive index of the liquid is dash. There are four options are given: A 5 by 2, B under root 5 by 2, C under root 3 by 2, and D 3 by 2. Now you can see here, suppose liquid is filled up to this height 2h, this is 2h, and this is h, then this is also h. Now this angle, this is the normal angle made by this line of sight of the observer, that is here 40, that is 45 degree, because line of sight of the observer is constant, and he see the bottom of the rod, this bottom of the rod making angle theta. This is h. Now we know that here the line of sight of observer is constant, and it makes angle 45 degree with the normal. Now here sine theta is equal to this theta is 90 degrees opposite upon hypotenuse, so you can get here h upon hypotenuse is the sum of this is h and this is also 2h, so you can write here under root of h square plus 2h whole square is equal to h upon under root h square plus 4h square is equal to 1 upon under root 5. This is equation number 1. Now according to Snell's law, n is equal to sine I upon sine R. Here sine I, here I is equal to 45 degree, so you can write here sine 45 degree divided by sine theta. Keeping the value here, we can get here 1 upon root 2 upon 1 upon root 5 is equal to root 5 by 2 is equal to n. So correct option of this multiple choice question is, that is B. So this to understand this multiple choice question. In this multiple choice question, here the water tank of height 3h and radius h. Now here a rod of length h is kept at the near to the bottom, and which is seen from the top, from the side line of the side of other side. The top of the rod is seen of height h. Now this beaker is filled with the, or tank is filled with the water of height 2h. Then the bottom of the rod is seen clearly. Now we have to get the refractive index of the water. Now in this, we have to first, we know that the line of sight of observer is constant, therefore it makes the angle 45 degree with the normal, and when it is seen through the bottom, then it makes angle with normal is theta. Therefore sin theta is equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse is equal to h upon under root h square plus 2h whole square is equal to 1 upon root 5. Now we know that according to Snell's law, sin I upon sin r is equal to n. Therefore n is equal to sin 45 upon sin theta is equal to 1 upon root 2 upon 1 upon root 5 is equal to under root 5 by 2. The correct option of this multiple choice question is B. So this way to understand this multiple choice question. Thank you very much.